Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Florida State Seminoles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. State Seminoles kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And the opening kickoff sails out of bounds, maybe a little bit of nerves, and hopefully not an omen for the way this season's going to go. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Finds his man. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Takes the easy completion. It's a fumble. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll try it again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David, and we've seen throughout his career when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a college football playoff already, but there have been some dips as well. He's got to limit the mistakes. I think that's the whole key this season. Staying healthy, limiting the turnovers. If they do that, they'll be laughing on offense.
And he's not the biggest guy in the world, but his athletic ability really shines through. You just want to see him be more patient in the pocket. Like, make those easy plays. You don't have to always be fading away and make it hard on yourself. But the one thing you know about this offense, it's fast and it's fun. And this is a guy that can scramble around and make big plays.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Quarterback adapting, trying to make magic with his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to...
Brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Robinson. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a huge play. Has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Knowles.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. From the gun, the ground game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. Can't get him to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Going with the ground game left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Using the quick game.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Back to pass. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you get... But to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll bring it out. It's hit. And the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. Past the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Offense in a bunch formation. They send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Applewhite. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the... From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab on the shot. Turning on the jet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this is such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble right away.
Intercepted. Looking for more room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. He's got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside. It's Green. Makes it past the marker. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. To the air, it's Jennings. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Broncos coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Seminoles head coach at the half. The first half was okay, even though they've got a lead. He understands the ACC season opener, conference opener, they've got to be even better in the third quarter. He said there's some things we can clean up, some positives we can build on. Their intensity has to remain strong here to start the second half.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Now the play fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Working the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. The Noles are flying down the field. Off play action on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Riles. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Firing toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Going to the ground. Got a little grass, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, here on the away away team sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got his man. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
That has so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Firing to the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Getting set for the point after.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Lopez. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Gets it out fast. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. With the catch, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter, minute and a half to go here. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it way down the field. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Works the middle. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big...
Just keeps moving. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the away team sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Hauls it in. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Maybe some room here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. 1st down and more. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackle.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Seminoles sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick step and go. There's a little room there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Blue 22, blue 22. Go.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Knight. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Picked off, and he's got open room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but, man, do they set up some field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. The sportsman